Well, on behalf of the Ohio State University Communications, I am thrilled to welcome all of you to today's Skull Session. Whether you are tuning into the live stream from home, rocking it out at a tailgate, cheering from afar, or joining us live here inside St. John, we would love to see where you are from. So snap a photo and tweet it to @TBDBITL and use hashtag Skull Session. And who knows, you may just see yourself on our next live stream on November 15th. Our halftime show today is Stranger Things, and John Brennan did a phenomenal job with those arrangements, so I can't wait till you guys hear those. Couple messages before the band arrives. Our digital program for Skull Session can be accessed by visiting go.osu.edu/Skull Session Program. Once again, go.osu.edu/Skull Session Program. I know that many of you would love to show your pride for the Ohio State Marching Band and Script Ohio while you're driving around this great nation, and also fund a scholarship at the same time. So when you are about to renew your plates, visit oplates.com, search specialty plates, and select OSU Marching Band. Approximately $25 from each plate will go into a scholarship fund for the band. On Friday, November 7th at 7 p.m. inside Mershon Auditorium here on campus, the band will have its annual hometown concert. General admission tickets are $21, and all children, students, senior citizens, OSU faculty, staff, students, and alumni association members are $18. Tickets can be purchased online or by calling the Wexner Center or go there in person, 1878 North High Street, and their phone number is 614-292-3535. Well, Buckeye fans, another way to show your pride is having an Ohio State flag. To enter, you need to text the word STRONG to 644-678. Text the word STRONG to 644-678. That number is in the digital program, and the official rules can be found at go.osu.edu/flag-giveaway. And so, Angie from White House, Ohio, if you are watching, thank you. You were our winner last time. We appreciate you joining in that competition. You know, one of the things communication started a couple years ago was having a special guest come, and I am thrilled to welcome Dr. John Horack, Vice President of Research here at Ohio State and a globally recognized leader in space research. A round of applause for Dr. Horack, please. So Dr. Horack has more than 30 years in the space industry and spent nearly 20 years at NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama. Dr. Horack served as a mission scientist for the Space Shuttle program and a research scientist in high-energy astrophysics. In his final role, he served as manager of the Science and Mission Systems Office, where he oversaw advanced and complex science and exploration research as a member of the United States Senior Executive Service. Please welcome, once again, Dr. John Horack.
OH! Awesome, Wes, thanks.
Well, Dr. John, we met minutes ago, and so I enjoyed your jokes about being from St. Louis and the Cardinals. In fact, Dr. Horack told me that he was branded when he was born with a tattoo of the Cardinals. So
But I had it wiped out, and now it's a Buckeye. I can't show it to you, but
there we go.
Trust
Change
me,
has come.
I squared all that up.
Well, let's get after it, shall we? What excites you the most about research at Ohio State, and what do you think will surprise people about it?
Research is the very first link in the value chain of prosperity. Everything you have, from striped toothpaste to stealth aircraft, from flame retardant clothing to surgical skills to tennis shoes that make you feel good. At one point, that was research. And so we really are here at Ohio State. The research we do helps drive and define what the world's going to look like in 10, 15, 25 years. That's what we're all about. I don't know if the president wants to call it the Department of the Future, but our future is in our students, and our future is in the knowledge that we generate through research to make the world a better place for everybody.
Yes, sir. So I understand that you are an active researcher here at Ohio State. Will you tell us about some of the research you have most recently been engaged in around space?
Yeah, so we have all kinds of interesting things going on in space, not just, but it's stars, planets, galaxies, quasars, cool stuff. But we're actually now using space as a laboratory where you can learn how to grow plants. You can develop new materials, where you can grow certain kinds of crystals for future semiconductors that'll go in your phones and in your computers. How to understand how the human body works and how to keep you healthy. how to feed people not just calories, but nutrition. Space is an amazing laboratory to do all of that, and we're doing it right here at Ohio State.
I think that deserves a go Bucks. So, Dr. Horack, how do you engage students in research? And it's my understanding that you have a story that inspired you.
So, how do we engage students in research? Well, we listen. What do you want to do? I had a young woman, her name's Cassidy Brozovic. She's now deeply embarrassed. She's from Warren, Ohio. She came to me and said, Dr. Horack, I said, my name's John, because that's what's on my birth certificate. And she said, I want to grow plants in space. I said, well, let's go do that. Let's go do that. And so we find a way not only to take the capabilities and the laboratories and the amazing faculty that we have and push those, forward, but we want to know what the students want to go do, because the future world that we do with and enable with research is the one that they have to live in. I don't have to live in. I hope I live in a little bit of the future. But in 50 years, the young men and women at Ohio State are going to be living and leading that world. So we need to know what they want, fortify that, and help them create new knowledge that benefits everybody.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you. Just a few more questions. What's one way the public can get more connected with research happening here at Ohio State?
Well, one way you can get more connected with research is just show up, walk around, take a look, stick your head in the lab, check out the web. We've got, just the amazing waterfall of not just like interesting new things we know, but how the new things we've learned drive themselves into the economy and make your life better. I would just tune into TV, read, come to the website, show up, ask a faculty member, and we're here for you. So we're here to share that story and help you be a part of it.
And final question. And since we are almost ready for the band entrance, what do you enjoy most about the band?
Oh, what I enjoy most about the band. 1, excellence. 2, teamwork. 3, professionalism. And 4, Buckeye collaboration like you have never seen. These folks are as excellent and professional a team as you will ever see, whether they're wearing a football helmet or not. OH!
We could not have timed it better. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Dr. John Horack.
Thanks.
Go Buckeyes, on your feet, on your feet. The pride of the Buckeyes have made it. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of the Buckeyes, the Ohio State University Marching Band. Well, Buckeye Nation, on behalf of the Department of Athletics, the College of the Arts and Sciences, and the School of Music, welcome to St. John Arena and the Saturday Skull Session with the pride of the Buckeyes. We are joined by Batavia High School. So good to see you all. Thank you for making the trip, and we look forward to hearing from you in just a little bit. You know, our leadership team has made Skull Session successful since 1957, so let's introduce them. From the College of the Arts and Sciences Administration, Dr. David Horn, Executive Dean, and Dr. Dana Ranga, Dean of Arts and Humanities. From the School of Music, Dr. Michael Ibrahim, Director of the School of Music. Dr. Russell Mickelson, Director of Bands, and Dr. Scott Jones, Associate Director of Bands. Our music arrangers, Dr. Ishba Cox, Lisa Galvin, Michael Klesch, Andrew Markworth, Dr. Ted McDaniel, Mark Reynolds on percussion, Jim Swearingen, and a guy I was in band with, our arranger for today, Mr. John Brennan. Stand up, sir, I know you're here. Thank you much. Our adjunct staff, David Saunders is our photographer. Kayla Arrett and Jacob Glorioso serve as visiting band liaisons. And Ed Thompson is our recording engineer. And we're going to change it up just slightly. Would all of our squad leaders stand up and be recognized today? You all do great things for the leadership team, and you are vital to the success of the band, and you help us carry on the tradition of excellence. Our administrative staff, Mary Machuga from Columbus is our business operations manager. Caitlin Troubleshoot Bowman from Hilliard is our administrative coordinator. Connor Barr from Gahanna is our communications manager. LaShonda Coleman from Canton, Ohio is our compliance and life skills coordinator. Ah, yes, and everybody's favorite person, Dr. Matt Broccolione from New Baltimore, Michigan, is our medical coordinator. Now on to our directing staff. He's not here at St. John, but he will be at the stadium. In his third year with us, originally from the Kingdom of Tonga, Mr. Williami Fiaki. In his third year with us, originally from Syracuse, New York, Sean Davern, who is busy at the moment. In his second year with us, from Kent, Ohio, Mr. Paul Bisler. In her first year with us from Hilliard, Ohio, Brooke Woods. Our full-time directors, Mr. Mark Reynolds in the back is our percussion instructor from Grove City. Josh Reynolds from Utica, Ohio, serves as our assistant director of marching and athletic bands. Mr. Phil Day from Milford is our associate director of marching and athletic bands. And a native of Westerville, Ohio, who has 5 degrees, wears 4 stripes, and wished his hair was as good as mine, Dr. Christopher Hoke, director of marching and athletic bands at The Ohio State University. Another round of applause for our leadership team. We greatly appreciate all that they do. Anyone here representing the state of Pennsylvania and Penn State? Well, on behalf of Dr. Hoke and his staff, I mean this sincerely, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you showing support for TBDBITL as well as Batavia, and this is a great place for you to be. So thank you for coming and sharing your time with us. Eternal Father, strong to save, are the opening words of a revered musical prayer that echoes the steadfast courage and devotion of America's military. Because of our veteran service, defending liberty, safeguarding our communities, and answering every call, our nation stands secure. We salute those who stand ready, today and always, and encourage all veterans to stand and be honored as we play the Navy hymn. thank you all for your service. There is no better sound. And our iDotter today is Kelly Scott from Worthington, Ohio, down there on the West End. You know, Kelly has already graduated. She's a teacher, and she came back to band. Good to see you, Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of the Buckeyes, the Ohio State University Marching Band. The Ohio State Department of Athletics and the football program were saddened last week to learn of the passing of two members of its family, Nick Mangold and Bob Maggs. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their family, friends, teammates, and all those who love them. At this time, we ask that you join us in a moment of silence to recognize them and the extraordinary lives that they led. Thank you. Under the baton of Dr. Christopher Hoke, Director of Marching and Athletic Bands at Ohio State, to honor America, please rise and join the band in the singing of our national anthem. story of Ed and Karen Crockett is deeply woven into the fabric of the Ohio State University Marching Band. It began when Ed joined the sousaphone section in 1968 and continued when Karen joined the student staff in 1972. Their shared passion for the band led to their marriage in 1974. But their most enduring legacy began in 1977 when they stepped behind the camera, a place they would stay for nearly 5 decades. If you've ever been a member of, or simply been around, the best damn band in the land, you've seen the Crocketts, always there, meticulously documenting every moment by every proud individual in uniform. They didn't just take pictures, they captured and preserved the soul and history of the band for generations. Today, we officially honor Ed and Karen as they retire from their roles as the band's official photographers. For nearly 50 years, their commitment has given Buckeye Nation a visual archive of the pride of the Buckeyes. And a point of pride for Ed, he was the first person to dot the I when the band first allowed women. Ed and Karen, thank you so much. In college band history, a spectacle that has captivated millions since its inception in 1936. And now, Kelly Scott from Worthington, Ohio, carries on this monumental legacy, the incomparable Script, Ohio. By Mr. Josh Reynolds, Assistant Director of Marching and Athletic Bands at Ohio State. Please rise and sing as the sound of the campus chimes introduces the Ohio State University alma mater, Carmen, Ohio. welcome the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Safety, number 2. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I wouldn't be here. And most of us wouldn't be here. I want to give it up for the best band in the land, the best fans in the land, and my brothers behind me, the best team in the land. Now, what does it really mean to be a Buckeye? To be a Buckeye is to chase excellence every day. And this whole week, all I've heard is how hungry and this team has nothing to lose. But at the end of the day, when you chase excellence, you always hungry. You always got something to strive for. So that's what you're going to see today. You're going to see 11 guys on the field playing hard, playing hungry, trying to make a play. Go Bucks.
To introduce to you today a former player who poured his heart and soul into the program as a player and now is the best secondary coach and co-coordinator in the country, Tim Walton.
Again, I want to shout out the best band in the land. Shout out the best fans in the land. Standing in front of you, we have the best football team in college football, and we have the best coaching staff in college football. Winning, it takes everything you got. Winning, it takes everything you got. And you have to give everything you have in order to achieve that on a daily basis. September and October is over. Our new journey starts now. People remember what you do in November. Buckeye.
I feel like it's been a while since we've all been together. And these Saturdays in this shoe are special. Because when we come together, there's nobody better. So we all got to do our job. Because just don't forget, it's always Ohio against the world. And today, Penn State comes into Ohio Stadium. So we all got to do our job. The band's got to do their job. The fans have to do their job, making it the most hostile, loudest environment in the country. And our team has to do our job. And the way we do that is by attacking and playing violent for 4 quarters and fighting our ass off. Fight on 3. 1, 2, 3.